Hey, what's happening? It is Paul Farmer from paulgfarmer.com. And what I'm doing here is basically I'm just sharing with you my Forex journey, learning how to trade Forex. And this is episode 4. So, what I'm doing is coming on every week and just kind of sharing with you what I'm learning, my experience, and just all that fun stuff, that you go through whenever you're learning something new. And just kind of share with you maybe a different opportunity that you weren't even aware of that exists to make some extra income. Okay. So um, let me just kick it off real quick with my numbers like for the week. And then I do want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff I've been learning. And then I'm going to talk about how you can actually get access to the same type of education that I am getting access to, which quite literally is blowing my mind. Quite literally is just amazing, incredible. There's not enough words for it, um, but I'll come back to that. Okay, so this week, 10 wins, 5 losses. 10 wins, 5 losses. Um, Many of my losses came from news, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to do an actual. I wanted to share my screen. I want to start doing this actually. I'm going to start doing this in the near future. I want to share my screen and just show you some of the stuff I've been learning so you can see, like, hey, this isn't BS. I'm actually learning this stuff and applying it, and it's actually working, because I haven't shown my chart yet. But I want to do that very soon. And my plan eventually is to start doing some live trading sessions as well. But that's down the road. That's down the road. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Okay. I'm just sharing with you my journey. All right. So, um, yesterday, let me just start from the beginning of the week. Okay. So from last week, I held over a trade, and let me go to my numbers for the week before, okay? Because I talked about this last week. The week before was 12 and 11, 12 wins, 11 losses, and the week before that, and I record all my stuff in my notepad here. The week before that was, let me see, where is it? 22 and 9, 22 and 9. Okay, so one of the things you can see is I'm starting to take less trades. We have a trainer, actually a kid. He's 20 years old. He started trading when he was 15, and he says the person that trades the least makes the most. The person that trades the least makes the most. Meaning, um, the person that trades the least is most likely going for bigger moves. And so I've just been learning how to take, I guess, better trades that uh, have bigger moves, so you catch more pips, which means you could make more money. But you can make more money with smaller moves too. So don't get me wrong. Pips mean money, so catch pips, make money. That's what that means. And I was going to give you a pip count, but I screwed up because I was recording my pips that I was catching, and then but I didn't record the ones I lost, so I can't give you a comparison, and I want to be able to do that. So I'll get better at that. Things happen so quickly sometimes I forget to write it down. Um, so there's that. But just some of the concepts, some of the things I've been learning and really been like. So when I first started, one of the things I was doing was I was putting a whole lot more stuff on my chart. Like there was a lot more on my chart, and it was kind of confusing me. This is for technical analysis, not fundamental analysis. Um, I'm learning fundamental too, actually. We have a trader that teaches fundamental analysis, which really, if you put the two together, just it's a win-win combination. But I've been when I first started, like I had all kinds of lines, all kinds of stuff on my charts. But as I've gone and as I've been learning, um, I've learned that the ones that are really making good income don't really have a lot on their chart. So I think that I'm not saying you can't have a lot on your chart, but a lot of people just have very simple charts. There's not a lot there to get confused from. And the method I'm learning, I'm actually learning it's called a smart money or institutional concepts, trade like the bank trades, basically. So one of the things I'm learning, we have a couple of We actually have, like in this community I'm a part of, we actually have a woman who trades for hedge funds. She actually trades for hedge funds. She actually is responsible for millions of dollars um, trading, and she's teaching us these concepts, which I have to say are incredible. It's more advanced, but when you start understanding this stuff, it's like, wow, you just see it completely differently. But she's basically teaching these concepts, these institutional concepts. And then we have another guy who also teaches smart money, and it's not as advanced, but the guy makes a killing. I mean, he's catching thousands of pips at a time, thousands of pips at a time. So by himself, by himself in one day, I mean, I've seen him catch 12,000 pips in one day. So um, this is just incredible, incredible stuff. And when you start understanding the power of this, you don't want to do anything else, honestly. So anyway, I've been learning these smart money concepts, these institutional concepts, and I really like the way the guy teaches because it's a little more simple to understand. And one of the things I started doing, I started this last week, and then I kind of went away from it, but then I went back to it. And one of the reasons I went back to it was because I like the simplicity of it, and I like how I don't have to be on the chart all day to do it. Okay, so I like that. I also like the fact that it has a very high win ratio, and most likely you're going to catch quite a few pips when you do this. Okay, we're not talking, a few pips. We're talking a good amount of pips, depending on the pairs you're using. But it's a pretty consistent way of doing things. Okay, so, but one of the things that I really like about this community is, so London session is at 2 a.m. The main sessions are New York session, London session, New York session, Asian session. There are some sessions that overlap in between it, but those are the main three, right? And I could never get up in time. I'm just not going to get up. I'm just telling you. For London session, which starts, I believe, at like 2 a.m. for me. Okay, 2 a.m. But that's where the big moves are happening for sure. But because the community I'm in is recording all these trainings, I can go back and watch them, and that's what I've been doing. I've been watching them. I've been taking notes. Like, here is some of my notes right here. I mean, I've been taking notes. I mean, this is information coming from 6-figure, 7-figure, and even 8-figure traders. So, hell yeah, I'm taking notes. Okay, and you can see I've taken a good amount of notes here. You can kind of see that, right? Because one thing, like, if you don't know, when there is an opportunity to make the type of money you can make trading Forex, trading indices, trading crypto, when there is that opportunity, when you understand that $6.9 trillion is traded in the market daily, when you understand this, when you understand that the banks are trading with your money, when you understand that, it's like, wow, this is something that I really need to learn. This is something that I really need to do my due diligence and take the time to learn. And, we are so blessed. And I say we because my whole family's doing this. We are so blessed to have the education that we have access to. I'm just like, literally, it's just amazing. And I just can't believe like how inexpensive it is. So right now, I mean, you could start getting this education for $19.99. Like it's ridiculous. $19.99. Okay. At the end of September. So you still have like 3 weeks from the making of this video. So at the end of September, it's going to go to $99.99. Now there is a way for you to get it free. It's really not a hard thing to do, but there is a way to do it. But even that, I mean, that's way undervalued. And here's the thing, like, so I think the amount, please understand, I'm not trying to sell you. I'm just sharing my experience here. Okay. If it comes across as me selling you, cool, whatever. I have no problem selling. I have no problem sharing something with you that I know can help you without a doubt. Without a doubt, it can help you. I know without a doubt. Okay. But I have no problem doing that. because I know too many people are struggling in this world. Way too many, way too many people are struggling. Way too many people are with lack right now, and it doesn't have to be that way. And the thing with the Forex industry is you're working with other people that are, these are leaders. These are people that are making bank. They're making money, like big money. And that's what they do. That's what they do. They take it seriously. So you're going to raise, like wherever you're at right now, your vision is going to expand. Okay. So yesterday I was on a training, and I wasn't watching it live. It was actually recorded in our platform. And I was listening to it. This guy's an 8-figure trader. He said this was a challenge he gave himself. He gave himself this challenge. He drained his account, put 500 in it, just left 500. That's it, $500. In 6 months, he got it to 8 figures. In 6 months, did you hear that? 8 figures. So I really want you to stop and think about this, okay? Like really, okay, we're talking $19.99 to get access to this. We're talking $99.99 in October, or you could get it for free to get access to this education, to get access to this wisdom. Like it's just, to me, it's a no-brainer. To me, it's like, hey, if you don't do this, because okay, maybe you're just not interested in Forex. Totally cool. But if you are in lack, okay, if you are struggling month after month after month to make it, right? If you're working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever, I don't know. Let's just be real. You need to learn this skill. Like this is important. What else are you going to do? Okay, what are the other options? I mean, there are other options, but what are the other options that you can do this for so cheap and be surrounded by very high income earning people, very like proven and experienced people that know this industry inside and out? Where else are you going to get it for so cheap? Like, I just don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I haven't seen it. So if you want to learn more, just go ahead and click the link right below or above, right above in the description. And that's going to take you to a system that we have that you get access to as well, that gives you the opportunity to learn more, gives you the opportunity to go to a live presentation, get your questions answered, all that fun stuff. Okay, talk to a real human, real person. You can always talk to me. I'm more than happy to talk to you. But I'm hoping if you've been tuning in and you're listening to me and you're watching my journey, because when I started this, I knew zero. I knew nothing. I didn't know what smart money concepts were. I had no clue. I didn't know what Forex was. I had no clue you can make the kind of money you can make in Forex. I had no clue how inexpensive it was. And I never understood. I never realized that by learning, this is one of the traders said this, one of the trainers, by learning kindergarten concepts, they can make you wealthy. Kindergarten concepts can make you wealthy. If you know what a W looks like, if you know what an M looks like, okay, kindergarten concepts. And that makes sense when you get into this. So definitely getting better, definitely not where I want to be yet. Really going to work this weekend on doing some back testing and practicing the skill. Before I came on here, I decided to, I was watching a trading by the smart money trader that we have, one of them, that catches thousands of pips at a time. And he's very accurate, very accurate. So I'm watching his training, taking notes, taking more notes, going back to my chart, looking at stuff, just learning exactly what it is he's doing, so I can do it. Because one of the things he said, he's like, look, you know what? You can know all these really advanced concepts, but for me, I wanted something that was simple, and I wanted something that more people could participate in and understand, so they could make money. Because that's the whole point, right? Is to make more money so you can take care of your family, so you can, help your community, help with different charity products, not products, but charity opportunities, or can't even think right now. But it's it just opens up a lot of doors for you, is all I'm saying. Um, Wallace Waddles, and I'm gonna butcher this, but in The Science of Getting Rich, one of the things he says in there is you cannot experience life to its fullest um, if you are not rich, and that's not a slight on not being rich. It's just saying that if you are constantly struggling, if you are constantly just trying to survive, you really cannot experience life to the fullest. And you really can't, you're really not in a position to help others. Sure, you could help them for free, but what really helps? What really helps, right? Um, Housing costs money, water costs money, digging wells costs money, providing food costs money, building churches costs money, building schools costs money. It all costs money. So the more money you can make, the more good you can do. The more bad you can do too. I mean, it's just a magnifier, right? If you're a good person, then most likely you are going to use it for good. If you have bad intentions, then you're going to use it for bad, right? So for me, I want to use it for good. Okay. I've been working with too many people. I've been doing online marketing since 2012. And in that time, I have communicated with probably thousands of people. And I always hear almost the same reasons, the same excuses. I don't have time. I don't have money. Like, I constantly hear that. And like, for me, I'm just like, you can't afford not to have the time, and you can't afford not to have the money. Like, if you're in that situation where you're saying, I don't have time and I don't have money, or it's too hard, then that is an indication that, hey, you know what? What I'm doing isn't working very well. Just be honest with yourself. Like, at some point, you got to come to that realization. This isn't working. There's got to be something else, right? So when I was teaching, that's one of the things I was doing too. Like, when I was a teacher, I used to be a teacher, and I was like thinking to myself, I'm meant to do more than this. I'm meant to do more than this. So I just kept thinking to myself, because I didn't feel like I was respected as a teacher, not by the students, not by the administration. I just felt like I was meant to do a lot more. And it's just kind of strange how all that stuff happens. But you're meant to do more, is all I'm saying. You're meant to do more. Don't allow fears to hold you back. If you learn this skill, and I believe everybody should learn this skill. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care if it's a lot of money, if it's a little money. This is a skill you want to learn. It is. Yeah, there's bots out there, but the bot goes down, then what are you going to do? You don't know what you're doing. You're dependent on the bot. Learn the skill from experts. That's the best thing you can do. Then if you want to use a bot, right? Again, I don't know how great bots work. I mean, I've heard good things about them, I've heard bad things about them. So I really don't know. I'm too new to really know all that. All I know is the stories I've heard from those that are experienced, and they say the same thing. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. There's a lot of misinformation out there when it comes to trading education. There's a lot of people out there just trying to take your money. It's going to give you fluff. I can promise you, with this community, with this education that we have, you're not getting fluff. You're getting what works. And the reason I can say that is because I am a product of the product. Like, I promise you, I didn't know anything. I knew nothing before. And that's why I'm so on board for this, because it hasn't even been 3 months. It hasn't even been 3 months. I'm getting on the advanced sessions and I'm understanding what they're talking about. And this is blowing my mind. I'm like, how is that even possible? But I have put in the work, and I have a long ways to go. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm learning and growing every single day. And that's what we should all be striving to do. We should all be striving to do that. So please don't mistake this, okay? Because one of the things, and I know a lot of people who follow me, okay? They follow me for a while. They know I've been marketing online products, right? Mostly marketing tools, training, that kind of stuff for a long time. Maybe they're used to like, oh, it's another MLM company or it's another online company or something like that, right? It's another affiliate company. Please do not mistake this for that. Okay. This is a trading platform first, on Forex education taught by 6-figure, 7-figure, and 8-figure earners. Some of the things we have, and I'm sorry I keep talking about that. I'm just excited. I'm excited about this because, like, since 2012, this is the most excited I've been about anything I've done. And I've made more money in other stuff. Okay. But this is the most excited I've ever been. And this is why. Because I see the quality of the product. I see the value that it brings. I see the benefits that it brings. And I can, without any hesitation, go out and share this and tell anybody about it. It doesn't matter. I am not afraid just because it has a network marketing arm to it. I am not afraid to go, hey, look, I'm learning this skill. It's called Forex trading. And $6.9 trillion are passed through this market on a daily basis, traded through this market on a daily basis. So how the banks make their money, okay? Use your money to make more money. This is a skill everybody needs to learn. It's you can do it anywhere thanks to the internet, smartphone, desktop computer, laptop computer. I found out recently that in Nigeria, there's a lot of people in Nigeria learning how to trade. Like it's a big movement. So I had no clue. I was like, what, really? Why? Because it's a way for them to earn more income for actually not a lot of money. So, so I go on these tangents, but I can honestly say and it's not because of the company. Okay. The company is phenomenal. I'm very excited about the company. I'm very excited about what we have. I'm very excited about the very lucrative compensation plan. When I say lucrative, I mean it can make you 8 figures a year, the compensation plan. Okay. But I'm not talking about that. The reason I'm not talking about that, because I don't want you to get this wrong. I don't want you to go, oh, well, this is just another MLM. I want you to understand what this really is about. This is Forex education first, so you can learn a skill, a high income skill that will pay you big, okay, or small, depending on what you want to do. Maybe you just want to make a little extra money. Maybe you want to do it full time. I don't know. But this is what it's about. This is how it started. It's all about the education. It's all about bringing excellent traders, expert traders that actually want you to win, traders that are willing to share their knowledge, their wisdom over the years. I don't know. That's just where I'm at. Okay. So that's where I'm at. I do want to touch on it. I almost forgot. I got on this little tangent here. So Thursday sucked for me. I'm just going to tell you. Okay. Yesterday, bad day. When it came to my trades, I was already in a Euro USD trade, and I want to say I was in a gold trade from earlier in the week. Euro USD I was in since Monday, or maybe it was Tuesday. And it was going down, and then all of a sudden something happened with European Union, I think it is, where they and Brexit. Anyway, something happened with that, which reversed it and pushed it up, made the euro stronger. And then I was, now I'm in drawdown. Okay. And then what happened was there's something called the news where they make announcements to what's going on in the world. It's more like economic stuff, right? Like job claims, unemployment claims, interest rates, housing claims, things like that. So when the news came out, like everything I had, like the market goes haywire when that happens, and everything I had just went and hit my stop loss. So it was not a good start for me in the morning. And it really didn't get better the rest of the day. It was a tough day. I did win a couple trades, but they weren't very great. Um, but I'm just saying, like, you're going to have that happen. And there were lessons to learn there. Um, one of the lessons is don't hold your trades when you know news is coming. Last week I got screwed over on news too, so definitely lessons to learn there. Another lesson I learned this week was referring to the smart money. One of the things I learned was accumulate. I talked about this last week: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. And so I was in a trade. I noticed that was happening. I noticed there was accumulation, meaning orders were being taken, meaning the price wasn't moving. It would just stay in one place. It's called consolidation. I knew the manipulation was coming. I didn't know how much it was going to be. So manipulation is just where the banks basically drive price whatever way. So if you're looking for a buy, if you think it's going to be a buy, they drive it down to take out the stop loss, to take out all those people, the retail traders that are in buys. They take them out, and then once it manipulates them, right? Once it goes down, takes that out, creates liquidity, then you have distribution where the orders are being placed and it takes off and goes up. Okay, so that's what's happening. I actually witnessed that today when I was in a gold trade, and I was just watching it. I'm like, okay, so that's accumulation. And then, there's manipulation. And when manipulation happened, like I just happened to catch it. I had gone and worked out and all this stuff. I came back, I checked my chart, and I'm like, oh, it's going down. Now, if I didn't understand this, I would have been like, oh, it's going down. It's going down. I need to sell, right? But I knew that it was manipulation just because of one of these trainings I was on. So I was like, okay, where's my stop loss at? And because I was at a smart money zone, I did have to move my stop loss down just a hair. But I knew where it was going to stop. I knew because I understood that concept. So before, when I didn't understand that concept, I would see price going down and I'm like, oh crap, I need to sell, and then it goes back up because they're just looking to take out all these retail traders to create up liquidity, So all these people that are buying, right, they have their stop losses set and they just take them out. Boom. Now they go and sell. Go and buy. Now they go and buy. So that's one of the things you'll learn. It's really, really powerful stuff. But that's a concept that I've been really paying attention to. The smart money concept, having 4 confirmations before I enter a trade, because I wasn't doing that before. Using the fibs more, understanding how to use the fibs, understanding how to locate smart money. These are all zones. These are all things that I've been really working on, and I'm going to continue to get better at as time goes on. But I'm telling you, I would never know how to do any of this stuff. I'd never know how to do any of this stuff. It is so cool because in our community, like there's people that have been doing this along with me, right? They pretty much started when I did or right after I did. And it's so cool to see them. Like when they first started, they're like, I don't know anything. I'm overwhelmed and confused. It's a foreign language. And now it's so cool because like we have a chat where everybody's in there, we're talking, and it's so cool. Like they're talking about what they're trading, they're talking about what's going on, what they're expecting to happen. And it's just so cool because we didn't know any of this a couple months ago. But because we've been in this education, learning from these expert traders, learning no fluff, just learning what works, we're understanding. Are we experts? Hell no. Are we making huge dollars? No, not yet, but we're understanding the concepts. And once you understand the concepts, it's just a matter of mastering those concepts, right? So that's what gets me so excited because I know 3 months from now, a year from now, I don't know how long it's going to take, 9 months from now, we're most likely going to be 6-figure traders or more. Okay. And that's a testament to the education that's provided. And that goes for everybody in my family, because we're all learning from the same place. That's why I'm here sharing this with you, because I know you need it. I know this is something that will benefit you, and for the price, it's almost like come on, what are you doing? It's laughable to me. Like, what are you doing? You're really going to turn this down? And I know that's you may seem that that's a little bit over the top, and how dare you? How dare you say that? You can't be that forward. You can't be that upfront. That's just how I am. I mean, it's one of the things that I've come to the conclusion is I've been too nice. I've been too nice for way too long. It's like people need to hear the truth. They need to hear what's really happening. I know people don't want to hear that. Like, they don't. They want to live in this little, like, I don't know what you call it, just fantasy land. Let's call it fantasy land. Everything's okay. Everything's all right. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Let me go get a second job. Let me go get a third job. Yep, that will work. Let me go kill myself, working all hours of the day and night. Like, I have friends that do that. They don't get this. They have no clue. They don't understand why I'm so excited about this. They don't understand, like, how we have people making what they're making. They have no clue. Their only thing they can think of, like, the only way they know how to make money is a job. That's all they know. And sadly, that's all most of society knows. Most of society knows one thing, and that is, hey, I need a job to make money. Most of society knows. That's all I knew for many, many years. I didn't know anything else. I wanted to know something else. For the longest time, I was like, there's got to be something better. I could not be doing these jobs like all my life. This freaking sucks. I can't be doing this. If you're happy doing that, more power to you, but I'm sure you could use some extra money. Okay. I could go on and on. I can go on and on, but I'm just really excited about what we're doing here, what's being created here. I mean, so many lives are literally going to change for the better, including my family's, and there's always room to grow. And I'll end with this, okay? And this has nothing to do with trading, because we do, like I told you, you could make 8 figures in our comp plan. You could make 8 figures, okay? That option is there. 8 figures in a year, okay? That option is there, and there are people that are going to hit that, okay? There are top marketers that are just going after that goal. Make no mistake, okay? So if that's something that intrigues you, that's something that you may want to go after too. I'm not even saying go after that big, but if that is something you want to do, we have a whole nother side where, it's not so much about trading, but it's about how to market effectively. Have a whole community. We have team trainings going on every single night. We have fast start trainings going on. I mean, people want to help. People want to see you succeed. I've never been in this before. I never had a sponsor like I have right now. The guy's a beast. I mean, he just goes and goes and goes. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Wants to help who he's working with, wants to help his team, does everything he possibly can to help his team, including creating systems, creating resources. I mean, this is just, to me, I'm blown away by everything. And I've heard more than one person say, this is what we've been working for. This is what we've been suffering for so long. This is what all of that crap you went through before. And believe me, I've gone through some crap online. Okay. I've lost a lot of money. Okay. I lost way more money marketing than I have Forex. Not even close. It doesn't even compare. Okay. It doesn't even compare. So, like, all of that was preparing for this. And I'm just so excited about it. And really what I want to keep doing here, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know, like, for the longest time, I've been talking about mindset. I've been talking about marketing. And I'm going to keep talking about marketing. Well, more mindset than marketing. But I'm going to talk a little bit about marketing. But really, this is more for me to share my journey with you. And I do hope that you catch a spark. I do hope and trust that perhaps this could be something that could really help change your life for the better. That's really why I do this for a couple of reasons. I do this to keep track of where I started from, so I can go back and go, hey, look, this is where I started from. This is where I am now. And I have it all. It's all on record. It's all there. So down the road, when I'm a 7-figure trader, I just put it out there. Why not? Down the road, when I'm a 7-figure trader, 8-figure trader, who knows, right? Down the road, when people are like, oh, you got lucky. Oh, I can go, hey, you know what? I got all my videos. Here you go. Go watch my journey. I recorded one every week to share with you what I was learning, to share with you my experience, to share with you what was going on. So you can go back in time and see where I started. And then you can come back and tell me I'm lucky. So anyway, that's all I got. Enjoy your weekend. I will be studying for sure. I'm going to get right back right when I get off here. I'm going to get right back to that training that I was just on with the smart money trainer and take more notes. And I'm going to be doing some back testing over the week. And of course, I'm going to watch some basketball and I think football is going on too. So I'm definitely going to do that too. But I hope you're getting value. If you want to know more about our platform, our education, any of that, just click the link right above. Right above. If you're on my blog, right below. And, just learn more about it. Okay. If you want to talk to me, feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to talk to you. I will talk to you, no problem. Okay. So with that, make it a great day. See you next time.